Hi guys, it's HCGChica. Today is VLCD day 32, and this morning I was down 0.2, so now I am 150 even, which means I've lost 22.2 pounds. So, sorry, I'm trying to do math in my head. Yep, so that's really good. I wanted to share a couple of things, again, P3 ideas. There's a resource I use online all the time, and I'm not sure how many people are actually aware of it. It's called foodblogsearch.com, and it's actually a Google-powered search engine, but it's a search engine that's specialized. It only searches all the top food blogs. So I'm not sure how many of you have frequented food blogs, but I like to cook, and we like to make things like really gourmet and authentic. So I use that all the time, and people come up with the neatest recipes on the different food blogs. So you can type in a type of meal that you want to make, like a specific meal, and it will bring up all the recipes only from a selected list of food blogs. So I'll put it in the thing below, but it's foodblogsearch.com. And I think it's a really great resource because it has just really high quality recipes that are just really outstanding. So that's pretty much the only place I actually look for recipes these days. The other thing was plain yogurt. I think you can have that on P3. I know everyone likes the Greek yogurt. I do. The Fage brand is really good, F-A-G-E. But of course we can't have any sugar, so a while back I had been having plain yogurt with stevia, and it's really good. Because someone was talking about how plain yogurt is really sour and that they didn't like that taste. And some people do like it, and that's fine. It does have its uses, but sometimes if you just want to eat it for a snack, it's a little sour. So I noticed when I put stevia in my Greek yogurt, it completely cuts the sour taste. You can put enough to make it sweet, or just putting enough that it cuts the sour. So it ends up being just kind of creamy tasting. You don't, yeah, for some reason, I don't know what it is about the stevia, but it completely neutralizes the sour taste. So, anyway, because I have noticed myself that stevia is really good in some things, and then in other things it just doesn't taste good to me. For instance, I like tea, and I have a lot of different teas, and my different teas, I don't know if I'm repeating myself. Maybe I already talked about this before. If I did, I'm sorry. I have a bad memory. But anyway, I have rooibos tea, and just teas that have a more basy flavor. Those seem to pair really well with stevia. And then teas like lemon or lemongrass or rose tea or anything with like a higher taste in the palate. I don't know if that makes sense, but those teas just never taste good to me with stevia. So it's kind of nice when you find what works well. And the yogurt was actually kind of surprising to me, but it tastes really good with it. So anyway, those were really the main things I wanted to talk about. The other thing is my husband tried today. I know probably a lot of you on P3 don't eat bananas because I know they are really sweet. But you could try this with something else too. At the Asian market where we are, and I'm thinking a lot of the other ones might have it too, in the frozen section, they have this frozen coconut milk. And it's pretty high in fat. You don't have to use a ton of it, but it's really, really good. It's a lot thicker, than coconut milk in the can. I think. And anyway, it doesn't have any of the weird like sodium benzoate or anything like that that's in a lot of the canned coconut milks. So anyway, it's really good. It's in like a square package like this big, and it's just kind of flat like that, and it's frozen. And anyway, so he used that and some banana and a little stevia and blended it up, and he said it was delicious, like super good. And like I said, if you didn't want to have a sweet banana, you could try it with some berries, or like Miss HCG Girl's blueberry protein smoothie. I can't wait to try that. That just sounds so good. anyway, I think that would be a cool thing to try it with. So anyway, that was my tips for that. And then the other thing I wanted to share was I did take my measurements again on the 22nd. Yeah, so a couple days ago. And these measurements are after my first measurements a week ago. Does that make sense? So on the 14th, I took my measurements and I put that in one of my past vlogs. And then a week later, which was the 22nd, I retook my measurements. And I had lost an additional 6.25 inches. Just to break it down, my bust, I lost 2 inches, which it's definitely coming off the back. And my waist went down another 1.5 inches. My belly area, 1.25 inches. My hips, 0.5 inches. And each of my thighs went down another ½ inch. So I think that's pretty amazing in just one more week to lose that many more inches, especially on the whole midsection area. Because that's really what needs work. So that's exciting. The other thing is, I think I'm a size 12 now. All my clothes are, I don't really have pants that are a certain size anymore because I just wear black stretch pants. Because, you know, when you get larger, jeans just are not comfortable anymore and they like cut into your fat in your middle and stuff. So, Brazilian girl was saying how it didn't seem like I could be a size 14 because I looked a little, which is really sweet to say. Anyway, I do have a pair of size 14 jeans and they fit, but they're a little loose now. They're a little loose. And I did go shopping today again at the thrift store. That's my thing. And I got some clothes for myself. I know I'm not done losing weight, and it probably would make more sense to wait until I'm done, but I think these clothes will fit for a while, because they were on the snugger side, and I was so excited. It was so fun to go shopping for myself, by myself without any complaining kids, and to have a shape again. I have a waist again. It was just so enjoyable. So anyway, I did fit the size 12 pants, so I think that's my current size. And I did try some 10s, and they do not fit yet. So soon enough, though, I ended up buying more gold pants for after my gold jeans. These ones are even a little smaller. I may not fit them by the end of this round, but I really liked the pants, and they were only $2. And I know I'm ready to go all the way with this thing. I'm excited to start the next round in, 6 weeks after the end of this one, and I'm ready to go all the way. I don't know. I had about given up. I just really didn't think I'd ever be able to lose weight and just feel normal again. And so now that I'm seeing how possible it is, I want to just go all the way and lose all the excess fat, all the excess abnormal fat. So anyway, so that, and I did find a size 8 skirt that I kind of squeezed into. It's like really high up on my waist though, where it's smaller, so I definitely need to lose a little more around my middle before it fits properly. But anyway, it was so fun to buy a few things that even though they don't really fit yet, I know they're going to, and it's exciting to think about that in the future. So only on this protocol would you be able to do that. If I did it without this protocol, I would just be depressed that I didn't fit into them. So anyway, that's about it. Oh, this video got long. Okay, well, I'll talk to you guys soon.